What's up folks, Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey, and in this video I wanted to show you two of my favorite inside Mohawk skating drills. Now the inside Mohawk is a very versatile skating maneuver, and I actually did a video about that a little while ago, and I'll link to that so that you can kind of take a look at it, make sure that you know what I'm talking about when I use the term inside Mohawk. I use these two drills as sort of a precursor to the snake shooting drill, which is another video I did a while back, and I'll link to that as well. But basically, let's pull up the rink here and I'll show you what we've got. These two drills are very simple, but you can use them in progressions. So I usually like to start without a puck, make sure the players understand the maneuver and can do it, and then start throwing a puck on their stick and let them use their toe drag as they're going around the cones. But basically what we've got here is two lines, one line at each end of the ice, and then this line utilizes these four cones during the drill, and this line uses these four cones during the drill. So it's basically two half-ice drills. The drill itself is very simple. All the players are going to do, you designate which direction the players are going to start, and then you control when they go by your whistle. So on the whistle, the first player leaves, does a Mohawk around this cone, and then full speed out, Mohawk around the second cone, Mohawk around the third cone, and Mohawk around the last cone. So the name of the drill is the Mohawk square drill. Very self-explanatory on that. Of course, you've got the other side doing the same thing. I like to start with both lines going the same direction so that as a coach you can monitor exactly what's going on. It's a little bit easier to see what the players are doing when they're all going the same direction. After each player has gone through 2 or 3 times, then switch directions and have them go again. Then you can throw a puck on their stick, and like I said before, have them toe drag around each cone, and add that level of difficulty as you go. So that's the first drill. The second drill will have a very similar setup as far as the cones go, but the lineup is going to be a little bit different. So you can keep the cones in the same place, but then what you're going to do is you're going to have the lineup in the corner. The first player in line is going to be in line with the set of cones on this side of the ice, and then you're going to have the line actually loop back up the boards instead of looping in behind the net, because we will have shots at the end here as we begin to do this drill with the pucks. So on the whistle, the first player is going to go start to the inside of the cone and Mohawk. So basically this is the same idea, except you're Mohawking in more of a straight line instead of Mohawking around a turn. This is useful if you're slipping a check, or if you're opening up to take a shot on your, take a one-time shot on your forehand instead of your backhand. That's when you'd use this type of inside Mohawk. So Mohawk around the first one to the inside and then to the outside, and then basically you're just weaving down the ice. Mohawk, and then as you get to this one, you're going to open up and you're going to actually maintain that Mohawk. And if you skate properly, and I'll have to do another video on this, maintaining the Mohawk while in stride, but you can actually maintain a Mohawk while in stride. Sidney Crosby actually does this quite a bit, and you'll maintain that Mohawk all the way down behind the net, maintain, 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 and then Mohawk around this cone. And then Mohawk around this one, Mohawk, and then kind of Mohawk, open up and take your shot when you get to the point where you're doing this with the pucks. So again, before you get to the pucks, he'll just Mohawk, this player will just Mohawk around that last cone and line up in the other side. After you start adding pucks, then you're going to be Mohawking and toe dragging around each cone. Mohawk toe drag, and then come back all the way back and take a shot on net. But that is the Mohawk square drill and the full ice Mohawk snake drill. And those are two very, very solid Mohawk drills that lead up to the snake shooting drill.